Today, I want to talk to you about finding love after 50. Hi, I'm Jaki Sabourin, Executive Love Coach and CEO of Engaged at Any Age, a company that helps women deliberately date and consciously create the man of their dreams. I met and married my own soulmate match husband, Michael, after being single for 8 years, and I'm still on the honeymoon and passionate about helping you get engaged at any age. Let's talk about finding love after 50. Some women argue that it's tough or even impossible to find love after 50. And we all know that's not true, as I'm proof of that. And so many of my clients are finding love 50s, 60s, 70s. Are you kidding? We've got it going on, girls, and it's time for you to embrace this time in your life is the most powerful and the most meaningful time of your life. But let me just talk about the problem that I see that's happening. It's a problem while dating has changed, our expectations have not. Now, here are 3 things to consider when dating over 50 if you want to find love. So here's the first question I'm going to pose to you is, has your perspective changed? I mean, let's be real. Has your perspective changed over the years? I mean, when you were younger, you had all this chemistry, right? You would fall into relationship with reckless abandon. You would look for that chemistry as a benchmark of a good relationship. Well, now we go to first dates and we're still looking for that same chemistry, but things have changed. We've changed. Men have changed. And in wanting to make that connection now, it's not all about the chemistry, at least sexually. It's about making a more of a deep emotional connection. It's about connecting in a more fulfilling way. It's about having a man get you and you getting him. And so our expectations really need to be brought up to speed to what's really going on when we're over 50. So you have to change your perspective a little bit. Here's how you do that. So here are 3 things to consider when dating over 50. I want you to change your frame of mind to accommodate a new chapter in your life. And it's so exciting. This part of your life can be the most exciting, the most rewarding part of your life. But you have to change your perspective a little. Because when we were younger, like I said, we experience all this chemistry with men right up front. And as we age, that changes for so many reasons. And we need to take that into consideration. And also, chemistry may not show up on the first date, but it certainly can show up, especially if you continue to foster a deeper emotional connection with the man. That's what creates chemistry. That's what creates intimacy. And when you have that, when you start to foster that and you're looking for that, and you change your perspective around expecting all this physical chemistry on a first date, you're going to relax and you're going to start to engage with the man in a way that you haven't before. And in that engagement, you're going to find chemistry. And so that's important that you remember that you have to change your frame of mind when you're dating over 50 if you want to find love, especially around chemistry and your expectations about first dates. And so take the pressure off. Look to make a connection with him first. Look at ways to bond emotionally with him. Share things about your life that would create some vulnerability so he can connect with you. Let your guard down a little so he can see who you are. That's going to create a lot of chemistry right there. So let's move on to the next thing. And I want you to consider when you're dating over 50 if you want to find love. I want you to make a list of all the traits that are important to you and your partner. And sometimes we fail to do this, and then we go out, we end up dating all these different kinds of men, and really most of them are not the men that we see ourselves with. That's because you haven't taken the time to get clear about what it is you really want. You need to get clear. It's one of the most important things you can do. And how you can do that is simply by making a list of the characteristics and traits that you want in a partner. I can tell you right now, you're going to discover the things you think you want and need are vastly different. You have wants and you have needs. What is it that you really need in a partner? What is it that you really want in a partner? Get clear on both of those and make sure that the things that you want right now in life aren't things, because at this point in life, it's more about the emotional connection. It's about the intimacy, about living a more fulfilling life, a more enriching life. And those aren't things, right? And those are the qualities and traits that you want to find in a partner so that you can have a more expansive experience at this point in your life. So make sure you make a list of all those traits and characteristics that you want in a man so you don't waste your precious time out there dating men that cannot give you what it is you really want at this stage in your life. Now, before I go on to the final thing, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you never miss another episode, and so your friends have the benefit of the trainings that I make. If you have any single girlfriends, please share my channel with them. I know they'll appreciate it. All right, here's the final thing of the 3 things that to consider when you're dating over 50 and you want to find love. So, are you focusing on the wrong thing? Are you focusing on the right thing? So that's really a good question. Are you focusing on the wrong things? And basically, here's why I'm saying this. It's because there's a misconception around men wanting younger women, thin women, women that have perfect skin, and all of this. This incorrect thinking has to stop. You're focusing on the wrong things. What men are looking for, and I've heard it from many men, and I know it to be true by being married to an amazing man myself. Men are looking for a deeper connection. They're looking for emotional intelligence. They're looking for intimacy. And so you need to discover that you have a vast amount of wisdom inside of you, and that is a quality that men are looking for. You need to start tapping into that more and more and bringing that forward on your dates, and not being afraid to show up and being vulnerable and being intimate and being transparent and sharing little things like, I'm feeling nervous, or I haven't dated in years, or I haven't had a lot of success at dating because I just haven't met the right man, or I'm still working on my dating skills, or whatever you need to say to make yourself vulnerable and authentic and real to that man, because it's just going to endear you to him, and he's going to see you as somebody that he can relate to. Because guess what? You're relatable. When you talk in that way and you show up in a more authentic way, you are relatable. So make sure you're focusing on being more emotionally intelligent and more emotionally mature, instead of focusing on things like material things that really aren't going to bring you happiness. Because at this stage in life, a lot of women that I'm working with have found a certain level of success. They're not necessarily looking for a provider. They're looking for someone to have a certain quality of life with. So make sure you're focusing on the right things when you're out there dating so that you get exactly what you want. Now, here's my freebie I want to share with you. It's my soulmate assessment. I want you to go to soulmateiq.com and take my quick assessment. And the assessment's all about helping you to discover what frequency you're vibrating out, and send you an assessment if you're vibrating at a masculine energy, or more, maybe you're into the overgiving state, and that's really can sabotage you if you're overgiving, or maybe you're controlling because you have a lot of fears around being hurt. So make sure you take my soulmate assessment, because I'm going to give you a quick assessment and then provide you with a feminine exercise that's going to help you to get further into alignment so you can fast track your ability to manifest your soulmate. And that's what it's all about. I'm all about fast tracking, ladies, because I don't want you to waste any more of your precious time. I want you to be able to use these skills and tools that I provide on my channel so that you can quickly get into a relationship that you are meant for, so that you can settle down and start experiencing this amazing life that you came here to live. So I hope this was helpful, and just always know that I'm sending you so much love.